This is Scored Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth, my co-host, Zane, and we're going to break down the draft tonight, and we're going to watch it with you guys. Mavericks picks in. We haven't seen anything like this since LeBron. Like, Zion had hype, but this is to another level. He's going to have to live up to it, too. He will be better than Zion.
Definitely. He's not going to be injured.
Yeah, they got Cooper.
Coop.
It's kind of a given.
Yeah.
Everybody had him on the mock drafts. If you don't pick him and then he ends up becoming like a superstar or Hall of Fame player, it's on you as a GM.
Exactly.
And Nico can't mess up twice. He already got rid of Luka. Getting the number one pick, that you can make it up if he becomes something good. Dallas Mavericks, Cooper Flag. I've seen one game. He literally got hurt, came back, and then had like 15 straight points. It was crazy. One game against Clemson, he fell down with the ball like they were about to shoot the last second shot, and he fell down, like slipped. Pick is in for the Spurs. Second pick coming up. I feel like this Spurs pick is going to be crazy. It's going to be VJ, Dylan Harper. They can go Ace Bailey. It can go a lot of different ways there.
Ace, though.
Derek Queen, he can be a sneak pick.
It could be because they could run him at power forward. They don't really have a power forward. Oh, no.
But they got Stephon Castle, so do they draft VJ Edgecombe right here?
I think they do.
You think so? And then he plays small forward or something?
I can't see them drafting another guard.
They could just go Ace Bailey and get the for sure thing.
Insane,
him with Wemby would be crazy.
I don't know why Ace wouldn't want to play on that team.
No, he'd literally be perfect with Wemby because they both play defense and they both could run it in the fast break. That's the thing about Ace, though. He's so good defensively. He's better than Cooper. Cooper Flag is good on offense, but Ace Bailey is really good on defense and offense.
But Cooper's good on defense. Too,
yeah, but Ace Bailey is like a different breed. He's like Giannis. LeBron coming down, blocking, chase down. I think Colin Knippel might go higher than people think. Like he might go 5 or 6.
I think top 10 for sure.
Number 2 pick is in for the Spurs. Dylan Harper.
Oh wait, I was wrong.
Okay, so they went after a point guard.
How's De'Aaron Fox feeling right now? How's Stephon Castle feeling? And Vassell feeling?
Yeah, Vassell's a shooting guard. He's gonna play beside Fox as shooting guard.
I think they're getting rid of Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes won't be there.
He can come in and do just as what Harrison Barnes did last year.
Chris Paul's on that team too.
Yeah. I feel like they're putting him in small forward.
Oh yeah, he'll learn a lot from Chris Paul. I hope Chris Paul stays on the team and teaches Dylan Harper. Sixers Ace Bailey. If they don't pick Ace Bailey right here, 76ers are dumb. Dylan Harper's brother, he's on the G League team for the Pistons.
Really?
Yeah, but he played at Rutgers too. He had a game winner on IU. I think Dylan Harper might come off the bench. He's not going to start.
Yeah, he might if they get rid of Harrison Barnes, but I feel like they put Devin Vassell at small forward at that point.
Dude, they got Scafino on the 76ers too. And Lonnie Walker, they signed him. He was in the EuroLeague for a little bit.
Yeah, he came back like a 30-piece.
I know, he had 27, I think. Number 3 pick, Sixers. VJ Edgecombe to the Sixers.
I totally forgot about him in this
Wait, they drafted a shooting guard, and they have 6 shooting guards.
But I think they're going to run Paul George at small forward.
And then run him at the 2.
Yeah.
He can boom. He kind of reminds me of Russell Westbrook. But VJ is a good fit for the Sixers team right now. Like, at this point, I think they need a young guy coming in because Paul George and stuff, he's probably going to be hurt.
Jared McCain.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna. I don't know when he comes back, but they have 6 shooting guards. Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, McCain. Didn't they get Quentin Grimes? And he was balling out.
And Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, that's 2 shooting guards. Wait, VJ's on the Bahamas team? I did not know that. He must have played with Buddy Hield and them because Buddy Hield and Ayton and Eric Gordon were on the Bahamas team.
For the Olympics?
Yeah.
He reminds me of like a Victor Oladipo.
I know. I think that's what his mock was. I think VJ might end up being the best player in this draft.
He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. Because, look, Stephon Castle came out of nowhere, and he was real athletic and just started booming on people. Right. If he just comes in and stays healthy and plays them out of the games, he's going to be Rookie of the Year, I think.
If Jared McCain didn't get injured last year, he was winning Rookie of the Year.
Who do you think the Hornets are going to get right here?
I think they might take Queen.
Yeah, I like Queen out of Maryland.
Maybe Knippel.
Maybe Knippel out of Duke. What? Knippel.
Hey.
And they were supposed to get Connect last year. Cooper went number 1, and he went number 4. Victor Oladipo and Cody Zeller went 2 and 4, and Cooper Flag and Knippel went 1 and 4. Is that the last time 2 teammates went top 4?
14.4 points per game.
He's a good shooter. Every time I watch Duke, he was just hitting.
Like Larry Bird.
When he shoots it, he's hitting it.
He reminds me of Larry Bird play style, really.
Yeah. I think Colin Knippel kind of reminds me of Gordon Hayward. Like a young Gordon Hayward before injury. Last year, Reed Sheppard got drafted number 3, didn't he? Yeah, Reed Sheppard out of Kentucky. That was crazy. And then he didn't even play. Colin Knippel and LaMelo Ball. What do you think of that?
It's going to be nice, I feel like.
I mean, that's what the Hornets need too. They need a shooter that you can just pass out to.
He doesn't need the ball in his hand.
No, he can sit in the corner like Kyle Korver.
He took a back seat this year in Duke. So.
And that Duke team was stacked. Like he wasn't even the best player. He was like the third best player.
He still averaged 14.5 points.
Yeah, because they had that Tyrese Proctor too, and that big guy.
I think that's why they picked him, because he doesn't need the ball in his hand. Come in and probably average 10 to 15 points per game this year.
He'll come off the bench, seventh man.
He'll come off the bench and he'll have like solid minutes, 20, 25 minutes a game.
He's gonna be their Dalton Connect, how the Lakers was.
Just a little slower. I think Queen's gonna fall a little low, but someone's gonna pick him up. It's gonna be a steal.
Jazz pick is in. Pick 5.
Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey. But John Collins just re-signed power forward today.
Ace Bailey small forward?
He's probably going to play small forward. But they have Markkanen and Sexton shooting guard small forward.
Markkanen's not a fan. Not anymore.
Markkanen's good.
He's good, but...
He's an all-star player. Finland legend. Ace Bailey on the Jazz would be so cool, though. They didn't get Cooper Flagg, but they got Ace Bailey.
Right.
And he's going to be a star anyways.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't want to go to Utah because they're not winning. But he's definitely probably going to go to Utah.
Yeah. He was probably thinking Hornets were going to take him. But he said he didn't want to play with the Hornets.
There's a Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson out of Texas. I think
he's nasty.
Yeah, I think Washington Wizards might pick him 6.
Pick 5.
Whoa! Arius Ace Bailey.
They got us for a second. Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge special. Ace Bailey. They got Jordan Clarkson, Markkanen, Sexton. I like the Jazz.
Yeah, that's a squad.
Yeah,
it's a squad, but I feel like every year I'm like, okay, they're going to do something this year.
And they never do.
They do what I think they're going to do.
Yeah, but with Donovan Mitchell and them, they were like a top seed all the time. Ace Bailey hits some shots that you don't think he's going to hit. He just pulls up. For a 6'10 dude, he can really pull up. Ace Bailey might have the biggest impact on the team, though, because the Jazz, they're really looking for a guy like that.
He can come in and the most points.
Oh, yeah.
For rookies.
I say he averages like 15, 16.
Yeah. Washington
Wizards next. Who do you think they pick? Noel or Trey Johnson from Texas? They got Queen. It's going to be one of those 3.
Noel?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Noel.
Noel's just good because he can get rebounds and he's a dunker. Like him and Sarr would be really good together.
Right.
Trey Johnson, Wizards.
They're going to trade Poole then. I feel like.
They already traded Poole for CJ McCollum. Maybe they trade Brogdon this offseason.
He's going to learn from Brogdon and McCollum. I wonder if they're going to start him or not.
I don't know if they start Trey Johnson this first year. Yeah, Texas had him and a power forward that were really good. Number 7 Pelicans. Who do they pick here? Ace Noel or Queen?
I feel like that's going to surprise me again.
Trey Johnson? I thought he was going to go here. Colin Knippel going forward just really messed up my lineup. I go like 6 or 7.
I didn't think Hornets were going to pick them. Pick 7.
Pelicans. They drafted Fears out of Oklahoma. I figured they would take a guard here. Trey Johnson off the board. They probably went with the next best option. Fears is good, though.
Him and Poole?
He's better than Poole. Fears, he can dribble, bop, 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 bing, bong off the backboard.
18 years old.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in high school last year, and he was averaging 18. He's one of the best offensive players in this draft. Once he gets the NBA body, that dude's going to be an all-star. 8th pick, I think they go Ace and Noel right here. Because a power forward, I think the Nets could really use Noel this year.
Yeah, because they don't really use Deshaun Sharp.
And they got Claxton at center. Unless they move him.
I think Claxton's not going to be there, though, this year.
I don't know.
Year. But a lot of people are trying to trade for him.
Pick is in.
Oh,
that's that Igor from BYU. He's like 6'8". He's like a point guard. He takes it up the floor.
Really?
And he runs the offense. He's from Russia.
The white LeBron.
He was projected 8th, I think, all year. So that's where he was supposed to go. He can really run the offense. And the Brooklyn Nets, they need like a foreign guy. He might be a Luka type player for them in the future. What if he's their starter point guard or something in the future? Number 9 pick, Toronto Raptors. I think they go Ace Noel here. I don't know why he's fallen. And then the Houston Rockets are next.
In his workouts.
Yeah, something in his workouts. He can't shoot. I've never seen him shoot a 3-pointer.
Right.
I think he led college in all dunks though. Who's that? South Carolina.
Not expecting this one.
Colin Murray Boyles. Who the fuck? He is South Carolina's best player, but I just didn't see that many South Carolina games this year. All right, pick 10, Houston Rockets. I think they go Yakachonas out of Illinois. Or Asa Newell and Derek Queen are both on the board still, too. I think if Asa Newell doesn't go right here, he might drop out of the lottery. He won't go 14. Because, look, Carter Bryant out of Arizona, he might go to Chicago or Portland. From Cologne, France, Noah, he's going to go maybe to Portland. The Rockets have to get this pick right. It's a big pick for KD. He's getting older. They have to get somebody win now. Oh, they drafted the Duke center. Going to the Rockets. Sengun's backup. If Sengun goes down, he'll come in and play a lot of minutes. Right. I think he played at NBA Africa. The NBA Africa Academy. Yeah, see, he went to NBA Academy Africa. He went to the NBA Academy at age 14.
That's crazy.
Do they have Steven Adams?
Yeah.
I think they have Steven Adams.
Signed Steven Adams back.
Yeah. That's just a backup, I guess, now. Yes, yeah. Pick 11, Portland. Yakachonas. Trade.
Houston. Phoenix Suns. Cedric Coward.
Cedric Coward, Washington State. Yeah, he got injured, but when he played, he was averaging a lot. Cedric Coward goes above Yakachonas.
Oh, he averaged 17.5, 56% field goal, 7 rebounds.
That's what I'm saying. When he did play, he was good, but he got hurt like at the beginning of the year. Shout out Root Man, big Portland Trailblazers fan. News just broke. Cedric Coward to the Memphis Grizzlies for the 16th pick. So 16th pick goes to Portland.
Right.
And Cedric Coward goes to the Grizzlies. Mark Williams gets traded to the Suns for pick 29 tonight.
Back with Nick Richards.
Hornets duo. And they're saying Ace Bailey's camp did not want him to go to the Jazz or the Hornets. The Jazz ended up picking him, and you can just tell on his face he did not want to go there.
That's what he gets for not doing any workouts, though.
And I think that's the best pick for him right there. Right? I don't think any other team he could really have the star spot.
He could win Rookie of the Year.
He kind of reminds me of young Chris Bosh in Toronto. If Ace Bailey just stays in Utah,
that could be his team.
And he could be an all-star in like 2 or 3 years.
And build that team around him.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And last year they got Cody Williams, J-Dub's little brother.
Really?
Yeah, he's good, but I guess somebody got fired up top because one of the scouts, he picked his brother, and Cody Williams didn't turn out to be what they thought he was going to be. He was like G League this year, so one of the scouts got fired over that. I think Ace Bailey will turn out fine on the Jazz. Pick 12 is in with the Chicago Bulls. I think they go Yakachonas or Asa Newell.
I think Spurs are going to get him at 14, really.
Yeah, they're coming up after the Hawks. Hawks at 13, Spurs at 14. Thunder at 15. If they get Derek Queen, that's not even fair if they get Derek Queen at 15. Pick 12, Bulls. I hope they go Queen right here. If they put Queen with Giddey.
They need to take Queen because they need to get rid of Patrick Williams.
That's the dude from France.
Oh, yeah.
They drafted the guy from France. I told you he was going to go in one of the Portland or Bulls. He got the fish eyes. His eyeballs go apart. Yeah, he looks like that girl from Shark Tales, bro. Pelicans, number 13 pick for the Hawks, will receive number 23 in the first round next year. If the Pelicans can get this pick, they can get Asa Newell or Derek Queen right here. Or that Yakachonas out of Illinois. I think one of them are going to go here soon. Derek Queen to the Hawks. So are they trading him to the Pelicans?
No.
Bryson Daniels.
Oh, he's listed at center.
Yeah. Porzingis could play power forward. Yeah. He could play center. That's a good pick. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block. He was one of the best freshmen last year in college. Pick 14 Spurs. I think they draft Asa Newell right here. Put him with Wemby.
Yeah, they might go.
Wait.
No.
Derek Queen to the Pelicans?
Him and Zion.
Yeah, he's kind of like Zion. Dude from Arizona could go to... Yep, Carter Bryant, Arizona. Oklahoma City, 15th pick, Thomas Sorber. Center.
I've heard of this guy.
Yeah?
I was watching highlights of him.
Thomas Sorber, freshman out of Georgetown, pick 15, Thunder. Thomas Sorber went above Asa Newell, Yakachonas.
6'9", 263.
This guy, Sorber, can be a backup behind Hartenstein next year. Pick 16, Memphis Grizzlies. I think they go Asa Newell. If they don't, then fuck them.
Noel's going fucking late, though.
Obviously, Noel's a pussy or something, or they wouldn't have been. They would have drafted him second.
Fumbled his workout.
Pick 16, Memphis is trading to Portland, so this pick will go to Portland. Young Hansen, center from China. Is that Yao Ming's grandson?
Young Hansen.
7'1", Chinese prospect.
Chinese prodigy.
Led the CBA in blocks. Let's go, Wong Hansen. Woo!